Madhuji, you are on mute.
Very good evening, Masters. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you so much for joining. Masters, very warm welcome to each and every one. So today we have Sanjay Goswami ji with us for our day 13th, and the topic at hand is types of thinking. But before we go ahead, let me just invite him and let me, yes, very warm welcome, Sanjay ji. Thank you so much. And also, just would like to share few things about him, that he is from Devas, Madhya Pradesh, basically. Right now, he is living here in New Jersey and New Jersey, USA. He is also a software engineer, works in Citibank. He has a lot of hobbies: gardening, trekking, hiking. And apart from that, he is also working with us in the Swadhyay group of Light and Soul Meditation Group. Already been doing Swadhyay, and now under 21-day program, he is giving us a lot of wisdom sharing sessions. He gave this vegetarianism class and types of diet, and today it's types of thinking, and few more to come. But apart from that, many more to come, I would say. Hope for the best. But apart from that, Masters is also in New Jersey. He's also taking classes. He's also doing this 41-day program. And under PSSM USA also, he's doing many work and giving wisdom sharing sessions and hosting as well. So Masters, let us welcome Sanjay Goswami ji. And let's see what he has today for us for types of thinking that he's going to teach us, share the wisdom. Yes, Sanjay ji.
Thank you, Madhuji, for a warm welcome.
Thank you.
And good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, Masters, wherever you joined from. So Madhuji already gave detailed introduction about it, so I don't have to repeat that again.
Yep.
So types of thinking, there are many ways to get through this. There are scientific definitions and classifications. But today we are not going to get into the scientific aspect of it. We'll definitely touch that, how it works and all that. But the classification will go in a spiritual way. So Patriji has always been very keen and expressive about how you keep your thinking and thought pattern. So he has defined also, like one of his video I was watching, and he has defined basically 4 types of thinking. Disaster thinking, negative thinking, positive thinking, and miraculous thinking. So by definition, like by the name itself, you can guess how it's going to be. So disaster thinking, basically, you have the thought or the thinking which is always like things are never going to work out. Before when you get to any point, your first thought is this is never going to be worked out. This is a total failure kind of a pattern. So the example which Patriji explained, and I'll get to my personal example today on one of the type of thinking. But how he explained is you are a new driver. You got a car, and let's say you have to go to city, and city is very traffic congested, basically considered like a New York City. So even a good driver will try to avoid New York City trip as much as we can, actually. So the disaster thinking would be like, before you get into car even, oh no, it's going to be a total mess. I don't know how it's going to be. I'm going to meet an accident. I'm going to meet an accident for sure in this trip. And what happens? You started this thought before even you get to the to the work which you are supposed to start. Your thought is already concluding it that it's going to be a disaster. And you drive and you go to your corner and you hit something. Either you hit your car to a curb bumper, or you get to accident, or something go wrong for that, sure. So what happened in this case is you have created this already before you started that work. You have created that that output, or you started manifesting that negative output out of your thought itself, your thinking itself. So that's a disaster thinking. We'll touch further on this thinking pattern. Going to the negative thinking. On the same example, you are going to the city, it's so congested, you are a new driver and you are thinking, oh, I don't know how it's going to be. Am I be okay? Whether I can make it or I cannot make it, and I don't know how it's going to be. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Like that kind of thought. Like you are not thinking you can even. There is no thought at all that you can do it. But in this time, at least you are not thinking I'll meet an accident or I'm going to make some disaster. But you are not sure whether you can do it or not, and what's going to happen. So in this case, you may start from your home and then you are going to the road, and in between of from your home to the highway, you may have something breaking down into your car, or you may just forget things and then you come back home and then again it's going to be like a rushy thing. So that's negative thinking basically. You are getting a negative output of it, but it's not like a disaster. You're not hitting anybody, or not meeting accident or something, but still you are not achieving your goal and you are failing here. Then coming to the positive thinking. Positive thinking, like, I'm going to do this work for sure. I will achieve this. It's like always thinking, even though you know that things are difficult, it's going to be a little troublesome, and it's not that easy that you can do it based on your capacity you know of. But your thought or your thinking is, I'm going to make it no matter what happens, but this is going to be done by me. I'm going to do it. And in this case, when you start your car, you go to your target is to go to New York City, let's say. You go there and you come back safely, and you will be like totally happy. So this is like you started your work, or your adventure before with the thought of, I'm going to make it. So that's a positive thought. And then you have the miraculous thinking. So miraculous thinking is basically, it's success plus an outstanding achievement. So example on the same scenario would be, I'm going to go to the city, and it's a 45-minute drive for me. I'm going first time. I'm going to make it in 40 minutes without harming anybody. I'll reach home back safely. And you achieve that. You go there and maybe you come in 40 minutes and everything was fine. You don't get hesitate on the way where you're driving. You're not nervous, and you're coming back safely without any ticket, or without hitting anybody, or without having any damage to the car. So that's miraculous thinking. You are going first time, still you achieved the outstanding result. So that's a very brief I wanted to touch upon here, like looking at the time, how much we have today. So that's type of thinking in a spiritual way. And there are like many different ways to how people explain the thought and thinking. We'll touch upon thinking versus thought also. Now, today's example, like universe gives you opportunity to, if you are trying to teach something or explain, or you're sharing some wisdom, universe will give you a chance to get to that particular wisdom also as a practical way. And it happened to me multiple times. So today what happened is, I had a rough day in work, and I was rushing through my son's class to the tennis. So I took him to the tennis class, and while coming back, I have to go to my daughter's concert, a music concert. And I have to come to home, bring my son, pick up the family, and then I will go to the concert place. The total driving distance, if I consider from the tennis class to the school, considering the evening traffic, minimum 45 minutes. And I was short of like even 10 minutes. If I make it in 45 minutes, best case, I will be still short of 10 minutes. So while starting, I thought like, okay, let's put a miraculous thinking here and see how it goes. So with my fullest mindset, I said like, okay, I'm going to make it today to the concert, and 10 minutes earlier even. That's what I thought, like 45 minutes takes, I will reach in 35 minutes. So I started from the tennis class, and I came to the main road, and it's like too much traffic. So I thought, okay, I'm still going to make it. It's going to be 10 minutes earlier. And luckily, the turn where I have to get in, it's totally empty. That road is totally empty after like just like a 2 minutes drive on the highway, and then I'm taking a turn in the alley road, and it's totally empty. And then that road is completely like, usually there are cars on the roadside, curbside, both sides. So I will have to go like very slow. But this time I'm seeing like road is empty. So I'm going with my own pace, and then coming back to the again city road. So it's like a lot of traffic signals there. You go 1 mile, you'll hit at least 10 signals. And today, whichever signal I'm hitting in, it's green. So I'm not being stopped at any signal at all in that all 10 signals. I'm just passing through them. And then I reached home. And from home to again going to the school, I got into traffic. But again, the same scenario wherever I'm supposed to turn in, that road is open. So I really like truly made it 10 minutes earlier than what supposed to be there. So that's the power of like miraculous thinking. And I was surprised that it worked. So with this, we always talk about thinking and thought actually. So if you go to grammatical thing, like English grammar, it's the same thing basically. It's like you are presenting different ways. Like one is like you're doing something verb, and then and so it's the same thing basically. But the English is not doing justice to both of them, with both these words actually. But if we consider them in Hindi, we call thinking means soch, and thought means vichar. So every day, even you sit into meditation, you would have observed it. When you sit into meditation, a flood of thoughts will come to your mind. What happens in morning, what I'm going to do tomorrow, what happened like 10 days back, or something random thoughts will flow through in your mind. And on average, by the scientific research, 60 to 70,000 thoughts come in a human mind every day without noticing. So how much we notice? 5%, 10% of it. Other things are in subconscious going on, and you don't even notice them. And these thoughts are repetitive thought also, because your thinking pattern is also same. You're continuously thinking in a one way always, and that brings the thought pattern also, whatever thought you get through. And this thought, like this thinking pattern, whatever you develop, your thinking pattern will fire the same types of like signals, basically neurons in your brain, and that creates your habit patterns. So if you look at scientifically, we create our habits, or we create the patterns in our life which repetitively by our thinking process also. So if you are thinking negative always, your brain doesn't understand it's a negative or positive. Your neurons will be fired in a way, and then you always get into that pattern. So you will be always in the negative mode if you continuously think negative, because your subconscious mind doesn't understand what is going on. It understands only how you are thinking. It is good or it is bad. So let's keep it always in a positive way, miraculous thinking way, so that you achieve your goal. And whatever you think, right, it has its own frequency, its own energy. So negative thinking is basically, or disaster thinking, basically it's a negative thought. It's low energy, it's low vibration. So you are getting into that particular by particular thought, you're getting into the lower vibration mode, and that's not good for anybody, human being. So keep our thinking positive. That will enhance your energy, and that will enhance your vibrations, and you will achieve the things in life. So there are a lot of examples we can go over, like how the thinking works. So you would have heard about voodoo death. So that is in African villages, basically in tribes. These are like small tribes, totally isolated, and nobody like administrating them from external world. Basically, they have their own one head person, and then all villagers, and they will have their own justice process there. So if somebody does anything wrong to the tribe, either they are harming nature or they are doing wrong with the tribe, they go with very strict to discard that person, and then they will curse him that you are going to die now because you have done this bad thing, and our ancestors, our gods are not happy with you, and you are going to die now. So in this situation, what happens is they curse that person and they totally isolate him. So one thing they are getting through is like everybody is cursing him, so that curse thing, like the whatever wrong he has done, is very deep inside his own mind, and then he start getting that thinking pattern, that thought pattern, and eventually when he's continuously 24 cross 7 in the same mode, then his body start reacting in a way, in the same way, and then 99% case it's been seen in Voodoo Days case that person is dead within 10 days. So what happened here? Nobody is touching him. Nobody is administrating any kind of medication or any drug or anything to him. Physically, nobody is harming him. Just a thought only, and that thought is killing him. So that's the power of thought actually. Whether you think positive or you think negative, it's going to bring the result in the same way. The other example was I was going through a very interesting example. Going through that is in World War II, the placebo effect. Basically, I'm going to take over. The placebo also works based on your thinking and thought only, like how you train your mind. So the placebo, by definition, is basically it's the medication which is like not really a substance which is chemically formed to treat that particular disease or particular disorder, but it is given to the patient, saying like this is the best medicine you are going to get, and you will be cured in like x number of days, or you start feeling better in x number of hours. And it can be just a sugar pill or just a water injection, a normal injection which used in mixing the medicines. The person start feeling better. So what is happening here? He is thinking that very positively, that this is the best drug I am getting right now, and this is going to heal my body. And that signal goes to his entire body. His brain start feeling that, the neurons start firing in a way, and then the whole body aligned to every single cell aligned to that frequency, and then he feels better. He may get better completely even. And many thousands of experiments has been done on this particular case, the placebo effect cases. We know that Joe Dispenza, he is one of the greatest, I would say, the doctor scientist who has done extensive research on this. So the example what I was coming to the World War II was that during World War II, there were a lot of casualty, and then the people who were like hurt in the war, and there are a lot of base camp where they were being treated, and one of the campsite there was no medication to numb the body part, basically the anesthesia. So, and then the lot of soldiers which are like having big wounds, basically they have big cuts or kind of like broken arms or broken legs and all this. So without medication, like which is numbing them, if they were supposed to be operated, they will start dying by the pain itself. So then one of the doctors said there, let's try giving some injection, like saline injection to them, telling that this is the medication which will feel them better. They will feel minimum pain or no pain after this medication. And they did a lot of surgeries using that particular method. So what happened here? It's a placebo effect, basically, where they were able to get through this without any pain, but there was no real medicine. So they created that positive mental state by just pushing the thought into the patient's brain that this is the best one which they are trying to do this first time on them, and this is going to work out for everybody. And then they went through this. So this is amazing. So with this, I think we are at 9:55. Madhuji, you can still continue or get into meditation?
You can continue. 10 minutes more. You can take 10 minutes more.
Okay. So in our spiritual sculptures, basically our Vedas and Granthas everywhere, it has been told that at the time of death, basically, whatever is your thought or your thinking going on, which initiates your next birth. You get into your next life based on what you have been thinking or the state of your mind at the time of death. And if you are in the positive state, you are going to get into the next birth as like a as a higher vibrational being. If you are at negative state, you are going to get to that state, and we call that hell and heaven also. Basically, you are going to go narka or swarga that way. So one of the example which I could recall right now is Mahavir Swami's time. Actually, there was he was staying in the jungle near a big city, and the emperor who is ruling that particular city or state decided to take a sannyasa. So he thought, okay, I will do only now sadhana, like a meditation kind of thing, and I will go away completely from all this maya. So he goes outside the village, this city, and then he started like he's standing up on one feet and started doing the sadhana, chanting something, and then he's doing sadhana. Then the disciple, one of the disciple, Mahavir's disciple, passed through that, and he sees him, and he go to Mahavir's Swami's place, and then tell him like there is a king who is doing the sadhana there. So what happens if he dies now? So then he says like, if he dies right now, then he's going to go to hell. Then why? So then he said, Mahavir Swami said that by the time you are passing him, there was another emperor's whole army passing by nearby, and they were going towards his own city. So looking at them, he understood that this guy is going to take over my complete state, and he is going to occupy my city. And he started thinking negatively that, okay, I should be killing him. He's going to do bad with my people, and a lot of negative thought and all this, like the same mode basically, where he was when he was an emperor, he used to kill people and take conquer the different states. So he started thinking in the way, and that's what was happening. And so that state was negative thinking state. So he cannot go to the heaven with that state. You think that he's doing sadhana, he'll go to heaven, he will not, because he's doing externally, but internally his thought process that time was totally negative. And if he dies in that thought process, he's not going to attain the swarg in that particular state. He's not going to go to the heaven. So then he said, okay, another disciple comes after some time, and he said that particular king who was there just died. So then the other disciple who was asking earlier asked, okay, what happened now? He just died. So he said like he is in heaven now. So he said, Swami, how come it's possible? Like some time back when I came, you said like he's going to go to the hell if he die now, and now you're saying he's in heaven. So what happened? Said then Swami said that he just died, right? And what happened when he died is, when he was thinking about that particular king, that I would be going and killing him and doing all this, like going against him. And then he realized, no, this is not my work. I am outside because I wanted to get away from all this maya, and my aim right now is to attain the moksha. So, and then he returned. He came back to his own position again. That okay, no, I'm not going to get into it anymore. And then he died. So it state at point of time when he was dying was in harmony, in unity, and he expressed the positive thought about that particular emperor, as well as for other armies also, that everybody will be okay, and everybody will be happy. That kind of thought, and he get into oneness, and that thought is definitely a candidate to take him to the heaven, and he's in heaven now. So, having said that, the conclusion is basically from a spiritual perspective, if we think about it, the thought is going to decide your end destiny. So how you keep your thought, you are going toward that. Your vibration is going to align to your thought pattern, your thinking pattern. So keep them positive. That will enhance your vibration, and you will go towards your soul goal actually. So that's all I wanted to convey today. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Any question we can go over, otherwise we can
Yeah,
get into the meditation.
we have some minutes. 10 minutes are there. We can always use these 10 minutes, and very beautifully explained, Sanjay ji, and with examples. So definitely, if anyone has anything to ask or share, so please do, masters. You can raise your hand. Definitely, we have gone through the types of thinking. As Sanjay ji said, disastrous thinking. It can be, there are lot many types of thinking. Like yad bhavam tat bhavati. The whatever your bhav is, that is what is going to happen.
Destiny, yes. Thinking and destiny, basically, we are doing Sadhya, that book also.
Yeah, so it's like there are some more things that can be, see, basically, there are other types of thinking as well. Definitely. How creatively you can think, how analytical your thinking is, how critical your thinking is that concrete thinking, is that abstract thinking, is that divergent thinking. Lot many other types are there, but yeah, the very important ones are, is your thinking disastrous? First of all, is your thinking negative, coming up and then more up? Is your thinking positive? And then last one, is your thinking miraculous? So these are some of the very important ones, masters, which we always need to keep in mind. So why not shift ourselves, our mindset to the positive and the miraculous? It's always wonderful to be on the miraculous zone, but make it a habit to be positive first. Then only you can go to the miraculous zone. So yeah, Deepak ji, please unmute yourself and yeah, video.
Atma Vandan to all, and it's a very, very interesting topic. And it is said the world is there, what you think. That's how it creates.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting words, which are really the thoughts create your world. Is the ultimate. I had a glaring example to give about that. Before you die, your last words would, thought would create your world. And a wonderful example was given. There was one prostitute, or you can say a dancer, staying in one house. Bang opposite there was another sage, a holy person, and I was saying opposite side. Now this man, whenever you both opened their windows, the windows were open, so when he looked up, he used to see who are coming in that lady's house and what all she is doing. So he went on and on and on till a lot of time. Same way, vice versa, she was looking at that sage, what's he doing. When they died, what had happened is the lady went to heaven and this sage went to hell. This question was asked to God, why did this happen? He says, your thought throughout your life was what she is doing. You're looking only of that negative. And here he always thought how spiritual he is, how happy he is, can I have this life what he is having. So she went to hell. With her all her acts, still she went to hell, and this sage went to hell. This is a very beautiful example to narrate that what you think you create. So these are my few thoughts. Thank you for
I
hearing.
think moreover,
Thank you. Wonderful.
I believe, uh, how to say, I might be wrong. I'm not wrong there, but the way I think is that the lady who was doing all those karma, it was because of his, she wanted to eat, have a roof on top of her head, and want to live a good life. But the karma that she was doing was not good. But who are we to judge? We don't know the situation, why she was there in that situation. But whatever she thought, whatever she looked out of the window, she saw something, and that was what she had always in her mind. So maybe she went to heaven. That's my point. But very, very, as if, you're listening to a joke. here, but thank you, Deepak ji, for sharing this wonderful
Nice.
example.
The
Thank
thought
you.
process. I tell you, the word is thought process. It
I
works.
know.
That's what it
No,
says.
no, that
The
definitely.
spiritual
Yeah.
level.
Totally up for it, because um I can share all the details of my life, but I know what I did with my life and how I created my thought process from negative thought process to positive thought process. Because there was a certain time in my life where because of my negative thinking, I would always think negative, because the thing was, the things were not going good. But I knew how to use that mind, how I knew how to use the thinking. And I have whatever I would say, it would happen. So I could have done that, but earlier that maturity level was not there. But later on, when it all came back to me, then I understood that if I can create a life with negativity, why can't I create a life with positivity? So many a times I had done that, and not only done that, miraculously changed many situations where just it was the try, like how to sit hit and trial method. You know how you do that. So same way, I had found that there are certain things that we all can do through our thinking. That is how we can create our destiny. So anyhow, but Sonal ji is there, so let us just take Sonal ji first. Thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you so much.
Atmavandan ma'am, Atmavandan all master.
Atman.
Thank you ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you संजय जी. Thinking तो बहुत अच्छा था. आज मैं ये बोलने जा रही हूँ, मुझे पूछना था, सवाल करना था कि सच्चित आनंद है वो, जैसे मैं कभी कभी महसूस करती हूँ अपने आप को, जैसे पूरे ऐसे सब जगह मैं क्या बोल, शब्द नहीं मिल रहा है वो.
मैं बताऊं?
हाँ बता दो, वो तो और भी अच्छी बात है.
Okay. No, because the way she was explaining is, so Master, she is actually saying about her experience about Satchitanand. So what is Satchitanand? Basically, it is about um, the joy that she felt, as if it's the ultimate truth. Okay, that is what she was talking about. But how did she feel it? It was felt just because there was love everywhere.
Yes.
Deep love everywhere, right? Unconditional love. Like
Oneness.
yeah, the feeling of oneness. You were in unity. You were in unison with your own self, your spirit, body, mind, and soul. Everything in unison. So that is where, when we become one, we feel this deep longing. Not only longing, that longing is also now gone. You are just in that oneness. You are totally filled with love, utmost love. That is what you experience. And that is where, when we feel that, tears roll out from our eyes. We feel at peace. We feel content, satisfied.
मेरी आंखों में आंसू आ जाते बार बार, जैसे जहां भी जाए, जहां दिखती हूँ इतना अच्छा लगता है, और खुशी के आंसू, जैसे वाह क्या बात है, ऐसे हो जाता है.
Yes, and that is why, masters, we
Wonderful.
all, once you get into that zone, once you understand, just imagine, giving an example of your thinking, how you can even feel that the Sajjidanand is,
Yes.
just imagine that every now and then you are breathing in, breathing out. Do you think you are doing it by your own self? That supreme consciousness is helping you do that.
Yes.
The supreme consciousness is actually, the breath energy is all around you. You're receiving that without any partiality. Don't you know? Or maybe just imagine, down 10 years, you must have done certain things which were not good, but still you are getting that breath. Such love, unconditional love, cosmic energy, even water, air, this matter body, the body that has been created with all the elements, not only 5 elements, but much more than that, 28 elements, much more than that. So just imagine how much we have been given. This is what we should be grateful for. Every bit of us, every bit of our body is built with so many things. We should be grateful, and that is where this unconditional love comes in. When you see that universe is helping you, when you see that your guides are helping you, like, just imagine, I got a message where that message was, the guides are totally helping you. They are taking your weight. Just imagine. What we need to do is we just need to be happy. We should vibrate on that higher vibrational level where we can, we just need to listen to music, be happy, be grateful of anything that we receive. And that is where then only you will understand. And sometimes when I watch TV and I feel that somebody's helping someone, like this movie, Pay It Forward, definitely you feel that urge to do something else for someone else, for everyone. So that is where the Sachidanand comes, that you don't need anything. You don't ask for, anything from anyone. You just want to do it. That's all. That is where that Sachidanand can be
Yes,
felt.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. मुझे confirm करना था. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Thanks
for
a lot.
sharing.
Love you all. Love you.
आपको
Thank
भी
you for
बहुत
sharing.
सारा प्यार. Love you. Thank you for sharing this. So masters, few things that I would like to share before we go ahead and go into meditation. So for people in India and for people in US, I know we are still not on 14th of December, but today is Love Light Starshine's third year. So
Wow.
very happy birthday to Love
Congratulations.
Light Starshine YouTube channel. Yes, the Light and Soul Meditation group is a WhatsApp group, but yes, definitely there are 4, 5, not only 4, 5, but 6, 7 groups are there. But apart from that, today where I put the recording, Love Light Starshine YouTube channel, is now 3-year-old, I would say. So happy birthday, Love Light Starshine. And
Third birthday.
yes, so many more to go, masters, but thank you for all the love and love, happiness, joy that you all created, you all gave us, and we are growing leaps and bounds. And this month definitely we are on a high rise, so definitely I believe that the Patriji, what he dreamt, that we have to make this a Dhyan Jagat, it's becoming fruitful day by day. So thank you. Everyone is doing their bit, not only us,
Yep.
but others as well. So thank you.
All
Thank
over.
you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Deep gratitude to each and every master who joined the group and who subscribed to the channel. Subscribe more, masters. Make it a great day. Happy birthday to Love Light Starshine. Thank you. So yes, Sanjay ji, you can take us ahead into meditation.
Sure. If you can play the music,
Sure, I will.
water music or something, anything soft. So while we get the music played, we'll relax our body just by doing a deep breath, like 4 or 5 deep breath. It's like we call it a box breathing, where you take your breath fully from nostril as much as you can to the navel, then hold it for some time, as long as you can, then again release, inhale, exhale slowly, and then hold it for some time. So we'll make a box basically. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Okay, let's do 4 to 5 breaths. This technique is very, very useful technique in calming your mind. And we always say, right, when you are upset or when you are angry or when you are sad, just do deep breathing, that balance you. So let's do this first to relax our body, bring our breath in settlement, and then we'll get into meditation. So masters, we follow Anapanasati meditation. Who are new, just to explain, sit comfortably, Sukhasana, or take sit on sofa or bed or on the ground. You can take back support by pillow or sofa, and then claps your hands like this, finger in finger, and fits like this. If you have any issue with sitting like in Sukhasana, then you can stretch your leg but cross the leg, so that our loop is full. Basically, we are trying to make a loop so that we can retain our energy. And if you have a speck, please remove them and close your eyes gently, slowly. So take a deep breath, master. Inhale as much as you can. Hold the breath as long as you can. Slowly exhale. Then hold before next breath. Slowly take next breath. Your tummy should come out. The breath should touch your navel. Hold it. Slowly release breath. Your whole breath should come out. Your navel should go completely in, and hold it as long as you can. Take another deep breath. Hold it. Exhale slowly. Slowly. Then hold it and take next breath. Last breath. Take it more deeper. Hold it now as long as you can. Exhale slowly. Exhale full. The stomach should completely go in. And then relax. Now get back to your normal breath. Now we'll be relaxing our body, but before we get there, Anapanasati meditation is basically observing your breath. So you just have to observe your breath. You don't have to focus on anything or force anything. Just see how your breath is coming. If it is short, let it be short. If it is long, let it be long. If it is warm, feel the warm. If it is cold, feel the cold. You don't have to change anything. Just observe how it is, as is. Natural, tender breath. Now let's relax our body. Bring your attention to top of your head, Sahasrara, and visualize a golden light coming from universe to your Sahasrara and relaxing it, energizing it. Slowly continue your breath and keep observing your breath. Now the golden light is coming down to your forehead. Your forehead is being relaxed, energized. Now, with the next breath, the golden light is on your eyebrows and eyelids and in eye. It's being relaxed and energized. The golden light is purifying it. Now visualize with the next breath, the golden light is back of your head, till your neck, and the light is energizing your back of your head and neck, relaxing it and purifying it. The next breath, visualize the golden light is on your nose and at your mouth, fully energizing it, relaxing it, purifying it. Now with the next breath, Visualize that the golden light is at your throat. Feel the warmth of golden light on your throat. Your throat chakra is being energized now. It's being activated now. Next breath. Visualize the golden light is on both of your shoulders. Then it's moving down to your hand. Feel your fingers, both of the fingers. Your whole hand and shoulder is relaxed now. It's fully energized. With the next breath, visualize that the golden light is on back at your spine. Feel that your spine is being energizing with this golden light. It's relaxing your back, spine, and purifying it. Next breath. Visualize the golden light is on your chest, reaching till your heart, purifying it, energizing it. You are being relaxed. With the next breath, visualize golden light is at your navel and whole stomach. It's being energized and purified. Your whole upper body is relaxed now. Next breath, visualize golden light is at your tailbone and reaching to both of your thighs. It's energizing them and purifying them. With the next breath, visualize the golden light is going down to your both of the leg till your toes and energizing them, relaxing them, purifying them. Now scan your whole body, head to toe, and send this golden light to the body part which is still not relaxed. And feel that the golden light is reaching to the body part and energizing that part, relaxing it, purifying it. Now bring back your attention to your breath. Just observe it. Observe your breath as is. Any thought comes in, just acknowledge it. Don't entangle with it. And come back to you observing your breath. Next 30 minutes the target. Just to observe your breath and be in the current moment, the present moment. Just keep observing your breath. Breath is coming, breath is going. Inhaling and you're exhaling. Can be cold breath or warm. Let it be. Don't fight with your thought. Thoughts are from future or they are from past. Our goal now is to be in present. You can be in present just by observing your breath. Our breath is our guru. Just follow it and it will take us to the ultimate journey. Just observe your breath, Master. Just observe your breath, Masters. Continue to observe your breath. Be with your breath only. Forget about your past. Don't think about future. This moment, be in present. Just be with your breath. Observe it, how it is. Is it slow or it is fast? Just be with your breath. Universe is abundance of everything. What you give to others, what you share with others, you get back multifold of it from universe. Share your true love with each and every sentient being. Share your love to Mother Earth, to your friends, family, strangers even. Love is only real thing, that's all. All. Be in oneness with everybody. See yourself in everyone, the whole world, and everyone, the whole universe within you. Be in that oneness feeling with nature. Feel the gratitude towards everyone, every single person around you, towards Mother Nature, towards Earth. Gratitude is highest form of energy vibration. If you be in gratitude, your vibration will go high. You'll get in oneness also. Let's express our gratitude towards Mother Earth for giving us place to live, food to eat, water to drink, air to breathe, and Mother Earth healing, loving energy, heal our mind, body, and soul. Thank you, Mother Earth. Let's express and feel the deep gratitude towards Brahmaship Pitama Patriji, who gave us this platform to come together and increase our vibration, to go towards our soul journey, our soul plan. Gratitude towards all the ascended masters who are with us, directly or indirectly, who are helping us in our soul journey, who are protecting us with their energy to us to move forward on our spiritual path, our soul journey. Thank you, all masters. Gratitude towards our parents who gave us birth, nourished us, protected us, gave unconditional love to us. Gratitude towards our siblings, our neighbors, friends, teachers, and every single person who are directly or indirectly associated with us. Thanks to all of them who are helping us in direct or indirect form. We should always forgive others and seek for forgiveness. Forgive each and everybody who has hurt us. Forgive them so that you can release yourself from karmic bond and others also. Seek forgiveness so that you can get out of this karmic loop and move towards your soul goal, your soul journey. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if I would have hurt anybody this lifetime or any of my previous lifetime, knowingly or unknowingly, physically, verbally, or emotionally. Please forgive me and release me from this karmic bond. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgive each and everyone who would have hurt me in this lifetime or any of my previous lifetime, directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, physically, verbally or emotionally. I forgive you and release you from this karmic bond. Thank you for being part of my life to teach me a lesson, to move towards my soul journey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Feel the cosmic energy around you. Feel the warmth. Feel the vibration around you, in your body and around you. Feel the presence of all these great masters around us. They are blessing us. They are helping us. They are sharing their energy so that we can ascend on our soul path. Thank you, all masters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to universe for giving us each and everything at right time in right amount so that we can ascend towards our soul journey or soul path. Take a deep breath, Master, and absorb this cosmic energy in you. Let's bring back your awareness back in your body. Slowly, slowly. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Take another deep breath and absorb this cosmic energy around you and feel your whole body being energized. Any discomfort, any mental stress or pain going away, and your whole body is rejuvenating now. Take another deep breath and slowly release it. Bring your both hands together, drop them, place them on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes with a smile on your face. Feel free to continue meditation if you feel. And please share your experience, Masters, if you have any question further.
Thank
We can
you.
discuss now.
Thank
Thank you all,
Sanjay.
Masters. Thank you, Mataji,
Sanjay.
for giving this opportunity. And thank you all, Masters, for coming here and sharing your energy with us. Thank you very much.
Deepak ji has a question. So it was a wonderful
I
meeting.
really appreciate your new technique, a little better, like holding your breath, then releasing your breath, and simultaneously in and out. There's a new thing which is very interesting and another experience to be with. And lots of your
Thank you.
technique which you have stated are every day we find new techniques, and they are all really wonderful. They give you a lot of energy, lot of more. You go further, I would like to say. Thanks a lot for
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Deepakji.
And the second part which I wanted to share was the world where you are, your thoughts are. And that thoughts maybe for a few moments, for a few point of time, or for a few occasion, or through your lifetime. I have a very interesting illustration which has come up. There was a teacher and a disciple, or a guru and his chela. They were in penance. They started their journey on a penance on day 1, and they said, "We after 7 days we will be able to interact with each other." So they were walking a jungle, and they went through the jungle, and they came to a place where there is a river which they had to cross. There was a beautiful girl standing there and asked, pleading them, "Please put me across, carry me over. I can't cross this river." The sage and the guru looked at each other, and the guru picked up that girl, carried her away, and put it across the river. And then they went up their journey. This disciple of his was eagerly waiting for the next 7 days. And the moment their penance was over, he asked his guru, "My dear, why did you carry that girl? And what was it?" So the guru, the guru told him, very simple question to his answer. I just saw the occasion and I did my duty, which was there, and that is gone in those few minutes. And you are caring for the last 7 days. That girl has been,
Wonderful.
I have taken it, crossed it, and for the last 7 days, you're carrying that girl. So this is how life is. So we carry
Amazing.
our thoughts throughout our lives, throughout a moment, and that's something beautifully shared. So this illustration gives you, okay, how we carry our thoughts, and because of those thoughts, we live in that world. To be honest, that thoughts are
Mm-hmm.
so powerful that we live in it. So
Very
you have
nice.
to be able
Yeah,
to
true.
understand which thought you would like to live with, and you can carry on with those thoughts all your life. So these are a
Beautiful.
few beautiful
True,
examples
true.
to live in those thoughts.
Beautiful
Thank you very
example,
much for
Deepak ji.
hearing me.
Very, very amazing example. I would say this is the best way to understand a particular thought, how we are carrying them. Just imagine, masters. Very deep though. Definitely we were laughing, smiling, but just imagine. This is the best example, Deepak ji. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
wonderful. See, basically, your energy level also goes by how you are thinking. Actually, if you are thinking negatively, it's a degenerate. Basically,
Correct.
your body energy will go down. So it's like you're joyful, then you're always in higher energy. If you are always depressed or thinking negative, you will be miserable. So your
Yeah.
body energy also behaves in the same way. So
Yep.
you enhance your energy. You want to be like a joyful, or you want to be like a dull person. So
And
change your thought and change your physiology.
there's this beautiful exercise that I tell everyone to do every day in the morning, that as you get up, see, sometimes not everyone is on the same page, first of all. Not everyone remains happy. Some people are really in that grief state, they are depressed, they're not happy. So for these people, or for everyone, it can be for anyone, you know, every morning whenever you get up, just say loudly to yourself, I'm a happy, healthy, vibrant human being. I'm a happy, healthy, powerful human being. I'm a powerful soul. All is well in my life. Just use all those happy, happy, good, good words for yourself and see the change after 10
Right.
minutes. Just do this for at least 5 minutes. Do this, but loudly to yourself so that you hear it. Your whole body hears it. It definitely creates a, higher vibrational energy in you, your mind. And definitely after a while, you just smile at yourself. And definitely, I have done that so many times, masters, not only for 5 minutes, but even even while sharing, when I share, that also creates that vibration. So do that and see
True.
that change. So that is miraculous thinking, positive thinking, as the topic of today is. So thank you,
Yeah,
Sanjay.
right. Thank you. So Madhuji, basically this is like a energizing method basically. So the thought you are putting into your body is energizing you, and your subconscious doesn't understand whether it's a good thought or bad thought. It takes the vibration out of it. The neurons which is being fired because of that, whether they are taking you down or you taking you
Yeah,
up, that
because
information, the energy.
the state, not only the state we are in, not about that. It's about the energy you give into those thoughts, the
Correct. Yeah,
happy energy, the happy
that
energy.
right.
When
It
you
goes in each and every cell in your
Yes,
body.
yes. So, and every time, whenever I teach, it is just the same thing that I teach this to everyone. That how about think about that every cell in your body is like green and blue and filled with happiness whenever you breathe in. Just imagine you are breathing in and your cells are becoming plump with happiness. Just imagine that. Just imagine, visualize it. And literally, your body will be rejuvenated, relaxed, and that will happen. So, thinking matters a lot, masters. So, what you think, you become. What you create, that becomes your reality. So, why not create miraculous things in our life, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhuji.
Um, anyone has any questions or anything to ask, masters? Last call, and then we are closing.
Yeah, any experience sharing?
Yeah. So we still have 4 minutes, so I will just use these 4 minutes if no one is sharing. So a lot of things happened in my past, and among these, there were certain moments in my life where, I really wanted someone else to work, not me. Like definitely I'm doing some house shows are there, and sometimes it is not easy for us to do everything by ourselves. Sometimes we do want somebody else to do it for us. Or maybe, one day something happened and I told my husband to uh, finish some chore, and he was like very tired. Maybe you must have all have heard, but still, because this is a thinking topic, so saying. So he was not happy and he shouted at me, and I was like, what just happened? And I just started crying. I was like, and I'm not like that, first of all, but I started crying and it was not good for me. And I was feeling very, like, very sad, depressed. Then and there, after like 1 minute or so, I realized, what am I doing? I know so many things. Why am I even crying? Let me just change everything. So I just did a drama with myself. I started smiling, laughing, sitting there on the bed. And then I thought, when I get up, my husband, he'll just do whatever I'm saying without even me telling him. He'll finish everything. He'll finish everything. And so my husband loves me a lot. He listens to each and every word of mine. He will do whatever I say. Same time, I changed everything. Like my thinking process, I visualized, I became happy, and I slept. Okay. Without, like, I did not utter a word while all these things were going on in my mind. I just thought in my mind, I smiled at myself, I stopped crying, and all those things done. And then I went peacefully, slept. Morning before I got up, actually, everything was done, masters. Everything was done to the T without even me getting up. And he just comes and tells me, I finished everything. Okay. You don't need to do it.
Very nice.
Okay. So this is one thing. Second example was one time my husband had, he was also meditating along with me. We were doing JTTP workshop. So I would do, because I was staying home, so I was able to do it very easily, in the evenings. But for him, he would come home rushing from work, and then he would sit for meditation after taking shower or changing clothes. But as soon as he start for meditation, he would sleep every day because he was tired. Mentally, he was tired. So every day he would sleep, and then he would go into deep sleep, and then he would say, "Oh, really? Today again I slept." So I just very loud, like out loud, I said, how good would it be if if you could stay at home, and if you could just do your work from home, stay at home and do meditation also. I just said this, very plainly, very simple, and the next. So this is how the power of words are, masters, the power of your thoughts. Not only that time, I not only used my thoughts, but power of words. I spoke, right? So I took it out from my mouth. So next day, the car was not working. It was 40 days at home. So this is one of the examples that happened. And he would like, whenever I speak something, he'd say, think before you speak. So he would always say, and then tell me that think before you speak, because he had to keep that car 40 days. And on the 40th day, he was able to, like, there was something going on with the oil thing, the where you put the oil, so something was stuck. So till 40th day, it did not open. On the 40th day, he took somebody's help, and that day it opened, and then that was the last day of the JTTP workshop. So just imagine, masters. So he's very wary of what I say. So even I am very wary. So be very wary of what you are thinking, what you are saying, and taking out of your mouth. So this was some amazing example that happened, and I really am enjoying my life. Every bit of it.
Yeah,
Smiling.
another topic, power of speech, maybe one day. Power of speech to be covered.
Yes, yes,
Patriji was very actually keen about
yes,
on this, and he has stressed so much on power of speech.
yes. He
What you
told
speak,
me.
pay attention.
Yes, and he one day when I was speaking to him in Enlightenment Hour, so I told him that, sir, I started a Light and Soul meditation group. I started on 17 July 2021. And then I told sir, I have started Light and Soul meditation group. And now today there's just 10 people who joined, but yeah, slowly they will grow, the people will come. So he did not say anything. The next day, next time, again, next week, he came and I said, sir, so now 28 people, because he would talk to me. He would say, I want to talk to Madhusuni. Always he would say that. So I would be like, sir, ab main kya baat karu? What should I talk to him? But then I said, sir, as you all know that I have started Light and Soul meditation group. Now there are 28 people, sir. Like just a child, small child is speaking to a master. So I told him. He just smiled at me and said, Madam, क्या बात करती हो आप 28 million को सिखाओगी. And I was like, I was literally surprised and I could not even understand how come a master can say that. And that is where that power of speech that he used that day and today, I can see that definitely Light and Soul Meditation Group is growing leaps and bounds. Love Light Starshine channel is growing leaps and bounds. And thanks to all the love and all the, teachings, wisdom sharing, and all the masters who are coming and sharing their wisdom. So thank you to each and everyone. Just sharing this out loud. And Sonal ji, hand is raised. So yes, Sonal ji, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. हो गया. Thank you.
Yeah.
आत्मवंदन और मास्टर आत्मवंदन मैम. मैम मैं आज हार्ट चक्र में जैसे एक आकृति माता जी जैसी दिखी और पंखुड़ियों के साथ इतना बड़ा हो गया, एक्सपेंड होने लगा हार्ट चक्र. आई लव यू ऑल. वही बोल रहा था. बहुत अच्छा लगा अपना.
Very good. Very good.
Wonderful.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you,
Sonal
Sanjay.
ji. Thank you. So masters, whoever are still here, please connect with the heart chakra's energy, receive that energy, receive that love. Not only in this group, but in the Hindi group as well, we were actually given that love energy today. So thank you, Sonal ji, for sharing this here as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, masters. With that, on that note, let us end the session. Thank you, everyone. And
Thank you.
thank you, Sanjay ji. So
Thank you,
masters,
Mataji, for giving opportunities.
Thank you. So masters, may we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all be happy, successful, abundant, and prosperous. May we practice our meditation daily. May we awaken others. May we teach meditation to others as well. May we live a harmonious, happy, joyful life. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your time, space, and energy with all of us. Have a good night and have a wonderful day from whichever part of the world you join. Thank you so much, masters. Let us meet tomorrow at the same time, same place, with the same Zoom link. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Sarve bhavantu sukhina.
Thank you.